Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. I am working on the last prompt for the Inspired to Create for November 2023. Here's Frank. Sorry, we are working on the last prompt. So November had 5 weeks in it. I am 5 weeks behind. And so I put all my stuff out and put them into piles for the prompts. And this month has been like no other. And so I'm enjoying working my way through them, but it's very, very different. So I hope you'll come along and hang out with me as we do this. So Melissa and I over at Messy Creates have been doing this all year. We did it like to kind of inspire ourselves. We hope you will join in and encourage you to do so. I love seeing what you guys choose for your prompts. The basic is there's a word a week. You could join in for any week out of order. It doesn't matter. There's literally no rules. And we choose a prompt per letter. Now you could do a whole page based on traditions, whatever it is you want to do with this prompt, please feel free to do so. If you play along, please make sure to include the hashtag, and then tag Melissa and I. We would love to see what you do. All right. So couple things. I make a page that goes into my creative daily journal. Now, November is completely stockpiled full, and my journal does not have any extra pages in it because I bought it, and I journaled on the pages it had, and I didn't leave them blank and whatever. So I cut some cardstock and decided I think I'm going to tuck them all in the back of the journal in a pocket. I also know that whole plan's not going to work because they're too fat, but we'll figure it out. But this is what I'm journaling on. This is my page, okay? All right, let's see what I chose. Making sure I have you. I do have a video link below of choosing all of them. Now, I didn't choose it like for this page. I went through and said I need 4 T's and 3 R's and 4 A's, and I divvied them out kind of in piles, if you will. So it's not to say that necessarily everything is working well together, but it's been kind of fun. So, okay, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Okay, for T, we have tag. Now, I put this one in here. This was in, I can't remember, either the last Happy Mail I got or the journal I bought. So there's a tag. Now, I do reserve the right to use like another thing. So I can go into my tags and choose another one if this one doesn't work. Okay? Okay, great. Ooh, R is red. I chose this piece for red. A. Oh, that's funny. I chose this word attraction, and I think I'm going to choose something else, but it is here. It is here. We will do this. D, I chose dice. Oh, I chose index card. This one happens to be yellow. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see. T, I chose tie. This cute little bow tie that I've had forever. I have another I, shoot. And I have a circle around it, which means I don't have it. I don't know what we're going to use for that I. So we'll have to find an I. And then O, I chose officer. He's like captain or an officer, so we could use him. And then N, I'm using this for navigate, which kind of goes with the officer. So that kind of works out. What are we going to do for I? I don't know. Let's quickly look at our cheating prompt list and see if I have anything. I don't think I have an I on this page. This is when we asked for your help like in September, and you guys sent all these amazing prompts, and so I've put them in here. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, not a lot for I. Not a lot for I. Index, insects. Now, again, we've used most of all of these, like image, obviously, an invoice. An invoice would be interesting. I'm not too sure I have an invoice. Iridescent, I think we've used. Index card, we're using insect, indigo. Oh, I sent that one. Ink and ice. Well, okay. I think we've used, I don't know if we've used ice. Shoot. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? excuse me, I'm going to put my sweatshirt back on. I alternate in heat. I think, now, interestingly enough, okay, I was going to do this on the last video, and it didn't work out, on the last card, but it didn't work out. So, I'm going to try it with that. Okay. So, for I, we're going to use the letter I. Okay? I'm going to write it here, so I remember to write it down. And I guess ink. Okay? The letter I and ink. We're going to try it. Okay. So let's put away our prompts and let's see what we can do, because I'm feeling a little nervous about this one. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So, the fun part about this, I guess I could have done it all along. It never even crossed my mind. This is not going in my journal as a page. It's actually just going on a card. So I could do it this way or this way. So we have to, that's kind of the first, you know, decision, if you will. Now the index card is already giving me some nervous energy. I gotta be honest. And we could play around with the color red. Now, obviously, our dice are red. We have red. I mean, we could put red ink on here. I did choose this piece of art, though. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see what it feels like when we get going here, because this is a really pretty piece of, this is just out of a book at the thrift store of patterns and art, which, you know, I really like. It's literally almost the same size as the index card. I'm going to cut out the dice. I don't think we're going to end up using all three of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just looking at him and I'm seeing that he could hold one of these. I was curious as to which one of these I was going to use. And see how his hand's kind of like up? He could hold one of these dice, like literally in his hand. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay. I think I have room for this guy. Like, I think I have room for him all. So, wow. Okay, creepy. I'm going to use him. I'm going to cut him as close kind of as possible to save this very beautiful ship. Okay, so we'll put that back in the fodder folder, if you will. And keep going. My daughter's texting, sorry. Little Ruru. Oh my gosh, you guys. We have been watching some football. And last night, the game was in Montana. It was snowing like snow I've never seen before, honestly. It was crazy. And I was like texting her because she was at the game. And I've never seen snow like that, honestly. I don't think. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Okay. So there's that. I know I have another index card that's white. I chose the yellow because I thought, let's look in our Happy Mail bucket real quick. These are things I've used. Or got out to use and then didn't use, so they're just kind of all floating in here. That's a Rolodex card. I mean, I know at some point, shoot, that would have been a good R, huh? here are the index cards I have. These were all happy mailed to me. Nothing. Well, I'm tempted to change the index card. Oh my gosh, my daughter, she so badly wants a truck, and so she keeps, you know, she'll find one, and then my husband's like, yeah, we're not, anyway, doesn't matter, but I just think it's funny to watch the text go back and forth between the two of them. So, no other index cards in here. Okay, so oh, is that an index card? Is that an index card? What's an index card? I think this is an index card. Like literally for like recipes, this is an index card, but it has a tab. I'm using this one. Okay. We're making the rules up as we go here, folks. So again, you can do whatever you want. There's no rules. We just pretend. We pretend like there's rules. Okay. I mean, the yellow's kind of fun, but it doesn't really go with anything. So we're going to wish we had more red on this page, aren't we? Because this is kind of plain. Uh-huh. I see what you're saying. I get it. I get it. I'm just kind of layering and seeing what we need to do here. That white spot bothers me so much, and I had it on another piece also, and I had to move it. So this is where my eye kind of initially goes. Now, this dream is kind of a fun, he's got a weird arm. I could easily cut off part of this arm. Because you don't have to see it, right? He could be holding this die in his hand. This tag's super cute because it says dream on it. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm going to cut, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, so no one panics. I'm going to cut his arm like that. And now this can kind of slide in there. Yeah, see, we're going to lose his arm anyway. So we have very little room. There's a lot going on right here in the hand. But we like that. Okay, so far so good. Let's see where we're at. We have tag, we have red, we have attraction. So this still needs to go on here somewhere. Now what I know is he's not sailing in Northwest Montana. This I know. I'm 100% sure. So we will cut out the word attraction. And put it somewhere. Where, I don't know. Whew. We could put it here, which kind of works. We could put it across the top, which I don't like at all, but we could drop this down. Something more like that. I think I like this here more. We don't want to lose this tab. This may be the first time I've laid out my my layout. Usually I'm like, just glue it. Just glue it. That's where we're going, folks. Okay, let's check. Tag, red, attraction, dice, index card, tie, officer, navigate, and the letter I. Okay, so I still have to fit the tie on. Which is obviously too big for him, but it could work. We could cut it down, which is dangerous. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna do this. So I still have a little bit of the layout. Yeah, you can still see. I can actually bring you in quite a bit, can't I? All right, let's try that. And then I think what I'm gonna do is get out some inks. And I think I have a brown. I sure do. Don't panic. I'll leave that one out for just a minute. Okay. The idea with this is to use the stamp just as background. Okay, so let's see. Ooh! It's okay. Everything's fine. It looks like an exclamation mark, doesn't it? It very well may be the exclamation mark. I have no idea. It's not. It's the I, but we're just going to use it for mark making. And not anything purposeful. Right? And we can even just do like the end. So we'll use the I stamp, but not as an I. What do you think? Again, it's just background, so I think we've covered. Yeah. And while I have it out, I'm gonna use it just to edge. Oops. It's like oops, but not really, right? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We are just making marks. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of fun. Okay. So now we just need to clean this off a bit. I actually have my stamp cleaner. I know, who am I? If any stamp needs cleaning, it's not these. They're so old and like stained with ink, literally ink, that it will not make any difference. Okay, let's find okay, we're done with that. I think maybe we'll leave it out for just one more second. I don't have anything else I need to put in here. Should we try this? Is this the one this is the one that's broken? I already took the thing out of it. I sure did. Heidi Swap Color Shine. I really like it, but it's not working anymore. So that looks disgusting. It doesn't matter. We're just going to soak it up and get some kind of cool. Just kind of background, right? Just not that I need it for this month because November is over, but we'll pick it up. And then we'll have some color on there to cut into tags or use as an edge or, you know, literally whatever. Okay. All right. We'll pick up the rest of that ink in there so it's ready to go for next time. All right. Okay, that's actually kind of fun. I'm actually kind of happy with that. All right, let's gain some order of what we were talking about on here. Really not happy with the bow tie, but it's okay. Now this is interesting. This interestingly has some brown and some blues on it. And I'm curious, curious if I can recreate this at all. I don't know. We'll try. All right, there is some brown. And then we'll go to our blue drawer. This is a little bit harder to match, but we'll try some blue. Let's see. Oddly enough, this paper behind it and his hat and everything is black, not brown, but it's okay. I'm sticking with the brown. I think it looks a little bit better on this cardstock, and yeah, that decision is over. Okay, so here is our index card. And I think, you know, we want it somewhere out here. What do we know we want on here? How about we start with that? I think we know we want the officer where he's at. Is that correct? I think we know that. Let me stick him down. So we have a starting point, and he is a very nice thick cardstock. He was like the front of a magazine, right? Okay, so now he's down. Now this I can move around. These don't have to be equal. In fact, unequal might be nice. This could be off-centered. I really think we need to cut down the bow tie, but maybe not. Maybe that's the whole key to doing this collage thing. I don't know. I also want to cut into his hand a little bit. And see, this is the smallest die I have. Where did I cut you? Can you hold the dice for me, please? Where are you? There you are. Is that kind of weird? I think that looks kind of... Oh, I literally cut off his thumb. I see what I did. Well, I guess we could cut it this way. Now he's got all sorts of cuts in his hand. There, he could hold it kind of like that. I like the off-centered. I like that so far. Do we cut the bow tie? See, it covers his like... I don't know. And then this, gosh, his poor hand, I cut it 3 times, didn't I? This goes down here like this. So like he's rolling the dice where you're going to go on your dream attraction vacation. Ooh, okay. There it is. Okay. So I still don't like that. All right. He's in place. So I think we'll try and do something like oh, maybe I'll leave that first. Hold on. And we'll stick this on. Okay, so this goes like this. And where do you go? Kind of right there. Or at least that's where you go now. Let's see. Oops. Let's do... All right, well, we can put you here. And this one, I'm going to put some little strips across the back. Okay. Oh, I already put one here. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think that's quite where I had it before, but that's also okay. All right. So those things are down. Now this it's not where I had it before because now I don't like it. Ugh! I think I had this down lower, but we are now stuck with this. So I guess we'll drop it down. I don't like it here. It is too disjointed up here. So I'm going to drop it down. Yeah. That's okay. And we can play a little bit with where it goes. Más o menos, right? All right. There we are. This is fun. I like him. Okay, we know this goes down here. I say it all the time, you guys. If you use tape like this and you have like something weird like that, don't panic. It's very forgiving and you can just fold it over and it's still very, very flat. When it's not forgiving is when you actually stick it down though. So like, I don't want to press on this until I'm kind of ready. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, there's that. And this little thing goes into his really jacked up hand. Not that cut, this cut. I can actually trim that part off. Yeah, he's holding the die. All right. Okay, so now it's just about the bow tie. Really. I think I have, oh, well, it covers up my die, so that's not going to work. I think I want to leave it big, like to make sure we know that like we're not for real. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if I try to cut it down and make it proportionate, I first of all don't think it's going to work, and second of all, yeah, I think, and I can't tell you how long I've had this tie. One of you probably can because one of you sent it to me and it's been a while, that I know. And so I'm happy to use it finally. I'm sure it's a sticker because it has this really heavy plastic on the back. So how do you get it to be a sticker though? Because I am not above putting some tape on the back of this, but there it is. Now I could cut it down. All right, I'm sad it covers up his things. Okay, I am going to put it behind the die though, because, yep. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay, let's check our list. Where's our list? Here it is. Where's our word? For the 5th week of November, for the Inspired to Create prompt, the word was tradition. And so, zoom you out just a bit. Okay, so we used T, I used a tag. R, I used red, which was this background. We ended up using a few reds, but A, I used the word attraction. D, I used dice. I ended up using this index card. T, I used tie. For the letter I used ink and the letter I to make this background. O, I used this officer, and N, I used this compass as navigate. So, pretty fun, you guys. I have so enjoyed this. I have to tell you, I was very overwhelmed and I felt like, oh, I cannot like not do November. Anyway, I wanted to get the words done, and I just, obviously I want to move on to December, but I am so excited. It was really fun to do it this way and go and gather all the prompts. So if you haven't watched that video, I mean, it's not like super exciting, but it was kind of a new way to do it. It was interesting. And I put all the T's in a pile and all the A, you know, and gathered them. And so, and then put them in different piles. And so I didn't know kind of what was where or whatnot. And I'm just like super pleased with how they all came out. I always love the experience of figuring it out and letting my brain just kind of play, right? Just play. And like I say all the time, I would never use these things in this way, specifically in my journal. And again, even with an art journal page, I'm sometimes very much more concrete still, and I probably would have stopped with one or two less prompts on it. And so it's fun to do all of them. So anyway, I hope you're playing along. And if not, thank you for watching. I hope you're doing something that you enjoy for creativity and your journaling or your art outlet, whatever that is. Let me know. What are your thoughts? So thanks for being here, you guys. I love this community. I appreciate being a part of it. And, you all inspire me all the time. So I really appreciate you being here. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.